So here we have the Jaguar XE on a 66 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside, you can see that it's a four-door car with the tinted windows and alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area of the car first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space available in there as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And then, as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. Now that we've done a full circle, though, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we've got the speedometer. On the right-hand side, the rev counter. In the centre, the fuel gauge, the coolant temperature gauge. The total miles for the car, they are 57,519. To the right-hand side of that, it will show you what gear the car is in. It's an automatic. We are in park at the moment. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, we have our phone controls, stereo controls. We have cruise control and speed limiter on the right-hand side. Behind the steering wheel, the minus and the plus paddle so that you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. Into the centre next, we have the main touch screen, which is where you can, of course, access your audio options. We have DAB, FM and AM radio. We've got auxiliary input, Bluetooth audio as well once you paired up your phone, which is done by hitting the phone and then yes, of course, and following the instructions on screen from there. We have satellite navigation, really nice clear colour display, as you can see. It's a very easy system to use. We've also got a climate control menu. We have a physical menu for this same thing, which we'll come to in just a moment. And on top of all of that, we've got a full colour reversing camera with guidelines that show you what direction the car is headed in as well. Below that, we've then got our dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger temperature up and down, the driver temperature up and down. You can increase and decrease the fan speed from here. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed. And the air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off. Back on again. Or you can hit auto. The car will now take full control of the fan speed and direction of the air to maintain the temperatures you've asked for. You can hear it doing that. You can override that whenever you wish to. With the main volume for the stereo just here, the start and stop button for the engine, the dial that is essentially the gear lever, so reverse, neutral, drive, and a push and twist to get into sport, and all the way back over to park again. We can turn off our stop and start. We can change the driving setup of the car, depending on driving conditions, weather conditions, etc. You can also turn off your traction control from here as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.